What's up guys, Game Nut here, and welcome to the first installment of how to make coins in Madden 20 Ultimate Team. I'm bringing these videos back for you guys once again this year. I did in the past couple years in Madden because I like bringing you guys some tips and my methods on how to help yourselves get some coins within Ultimate Team, because as you guys can see, I usually do pretty well for myself. You know, I know how to make myself some coins, currently sitting on 938,000 and an 86 overall. I definitely know how to make my fair share of coins. So I'm here today for you guys to let you guys know the current method you should be doing at the early points of Ultimate Team to help make yourself some coins so you can upgrade your team. So step one is going to be within your missions tab. Now, not all of these have actual objectives or ways to make coins, but the two biggest ones I'm going to say are your series progression and your MUT dedication. These are things that you guys should be working on at all times. Now, your first one is you have series 1 multiplayer wins. Every single series that Ultimate Team comes out with, they always give you this objective list where you have to win 200 total on-line games. Obviously, that's across all game modes in the game. Doing so, you earn a bunch of trophies along the way, which gives you more ways to make coins. Then on top of that, you also get an additional 100,000 coins for completing that. The next missions tab is going to be under MUT dedication, and this is things you should also be working on every single day you're playing the game. First is obviously your daily mission. You guys know how to complete this. You just got to win 2 games. It can be solo challenges and get a pack. All you have to do is open up that 500 coin and get a gold player pack, and you get your daily quick sell. Now, I know it's not a whole lot of coins. You know, it's usually only like 2,000, 1,000 even. But listen, if you do that every single day and you get 2,000 minimum once you hit, level 50, that's 14,000 coins a week. That's, a decent chunk for just playing the game 7 days. Anyways, on top of that, why you should also be doing it is because throughout the year, as the months go on, you guys are seeing here, there's complete, X amount of daily missions, and along the way, you get a bunch of coins and a bunch of power-up passes, which those are obviously going to be very handy down the road. You also have this weekly missions tab, and which basically inside here, every single week, they add these same things over and over again, just by literally playing the game, and doing all these gets you an additional 14,000 coins. Obviously, you guys should also be working on your MUT master, Pat Tillman, the strong safety. You should be playing with him no matter what his overall is, because you guys are going to see in just a second. Now, of course, the way to upgrade your Pat Tillman is literally by playing the game. That's all you have to do. Rack up a bunch of these stats, win as a certain overall. You guys get the point of that. But using your Pat Tillman is also another way to make yourself some coins. As you guys can see here, there's a bunch of individual stats that you need to make with your Pat Tillman. Playing your games, you got to get 25 sacks, 500 solo tackles. It's a lot. It's not going to, you're not going to be able to complete this in a couple of days. Obviously, this is going to be, definitely a lot of grinding to do with your Pat Tillman, but completing all of these gets you an additional 250,000 coins. That's a pretty damn good chunk. And last but not least, you of course do have your career stats. Again, this just comes by playing the game as much as possible, playing throughout the entire year, because as the months go on, you guys are going to see here, I mean, like, these stats are crazy. Like, we're not going to hit all these unless you're insane and you literally play Madden around the clock for 300 days until the next one comes out. But completing these milestones along the way still give you about like 20 to 30,000 coins each one that you hit, and obviously at some point you're going to start racking these up, and again, that's a decent chunk of coins coming your way. Step 2, we have our play tab now, and this is all pretty self-explanatory. We're not going to waste too much time here, but obviously we have your solo challenges. You guys should be working on these, because I mean, you got your theme builders, for instance. Once you complete all those, which I know they're a grind, they're very tedious. Once you complete them all though, you get not only the power up, you get the core elite, and you get the theme king card for 10 players. That's 10 free players that you can power up to be 87 overalls. Granted, you have to buy the training, but nonetheless, I still think that's a pretty good trade-off. Along with that, you have your journeys and other weekly solos that always are coming out. It's a fantastic way to make coins when you don't feel like playing head-to-head. You have your solo battles that happen every single week. Granted, this week we don't have solo battles, but this is another amazing way to make coins. As you guys are going to see here, I'm going to pull up a couple of clips from the first week of this game being out. The very first week of solo battles, I placed 38th out of the top 100. My rewards were absolutely crazy. I got 405,000 coins worth of quick sells. It should have actually been 470,000, but I decided to take my chances on one of those touchdown packs. Definitely don't do that. If you guys do play solo battles, never take the packs, always take the quick sells. But if you guys are interested in a video, potentially me showing you guys my strategy for solo battles and how to score high and, potentially get in that top 100 and get those crazy rewards, make sure you guys go ahead and leave a thumbs up on this video. However, nonetheless, if you just want to be a casual solo battle player, just chew the clock, win the game, you're still going to get, enough points racking up to get this legend rank here on solo battles. And you guys can see the rewards there on the right. You get just under 45,000 coins, 60 trophies, which again, trophies are another great way to make coins. You have Hail Mary packs, midfield packs, and red zone packs. Obviously, like I said, take the quick sells on those. I believe if you take all the quick sells from the red zone packs and the midfield packs, I think that's 68,000 coins. I believe that's the correct number there. So, in in total, you're getting about 100,000 coins a week from solo battles. It's definitely worth the grind. And then obviously, you guys got to play head-to-head. You got to play online against other players, because I'm not going to lie, head-to-head seasons, it's definitely pretty good with the rewards this year. You get like 4,000 coins per win, at least in the division that I'm in right now. And, you know, towards the end, you get yourself some trophies, which again is another great way to make coins. And then by doing your solo battles, if you do get that legend rank, yeah, you guys did say you also get weekend league entry, which is another way to make some good coins and, you know, earn some more trophies and get those weekly rewards out of weekend league every single Tuesday as well. And step number 3, last but not least, the part you guys have been waiting for. I just felt like I had to go over those easy steps, the ways that you can make coins in this game, because I feel like a lot of people don't really know the best ways to do so. But obviously what you guys are here for is, how do you make coins on the auction house? What is the best way? What is the method that you were supposed to do? And it is so self-explanatory. It works the exact same way every single year, and I really don't understand why. It's mainly just because of the fact that people in this community, they're very lazy. They do not break down the filters even further to find the best prices for themselves, and it's not only hurting them, but I mean, we can benefit from that and make coins out of it. So basically what you guys want to do to start things off when you're on the auction house is determine what overall you would like to try and snipe some cards from. Now obviously the higher overall that you go up, like, you know, 88, 89s, 86, 87s, even maybe 84s and 85s, that's you actually could probably work with that a little bit. But the higher up you go, the harder it is going to be able to find snipes. Now it also could be, you know, more beneficial, because if you do find a really good snipe, obviously these are where cards are, you know, I'd say upwards of like what, at least 80,000 coins and up. If you find a really good snipe there, you know, you get something like 10k. If you were able to find that, that's obviously huge. But if you want to make more guaranteed coins and, you know, snipe some lower stuff, these are where you're going to want to come down here, mainly from the 83 overall down to the 75. So mainly what I've been working with is gold players, but I'll show you guys an example. We'll just go with 80 to 81 for now, because that's, you know, the base elite in the game. So first step that you want to do is literally just filter for that quality 80 to 81 overall, and you're going to sit here on the auction house just for like 2 minutes or something. You guys are just going to wait, because eventually these cards are going to get bought. Basically, you really don't even have to wait. It's literally guaranteed that cards are going to sell at this price, because what people want these cards for are for sets. There's only really exchange sets in the game right now, but people are still obviously doing that, and I think they actually probably could be quick selling them for training as well. They're probably too lazy to break them down even further on top of that. But basically, when you filter for a quality and you go right here, and whatever pops up, these are what people are buying cards for. I don't understand why they don't break down the filters any further, and they're hurting themselves. So basically, this is where you guys are going to benefit from. Alright, so I wanted to wait a second because the cards weren't selling right at that specific moment, but I just wanted to wait and prove to you guys that yes, these are what cards sell for. So you guys can see 80 to 81 overall. You filter for that. These top 4 cards, all 13,000, ended up selling. Now, what were to happen if we broke down the auction house a little bit further? As you guys are going to see here, if we just filter for then wide receivers, you can see right here that the cheapest 80 core elite card is going for 12,000 coins. Okay, so that's cheaper than what we just saw someone buy a core elite for. Let's go up to Avery Williamson. He's a middle linebacker. We just saw him get bought for 13,000 coins. And you guys can see here, his cheapest is 12,500 coins. So, why are people buying them for 13,000 when you can obviously find them for cheaper? And it all revolves around what I said before. People are just too lazy to break down the filters even further to find themselves the better price. All you guys have to do, this works for every promo that comes out throughout the entire year. It always works, trust me. You can use this method down the road as future promos are going to come out. Filter for just the bare elite of a certain promo. You guys are going to see people are going to be snagging them left and right because they want them for certain sets. A good example of this are the MUT Superstars. This promo that came out about 2 weeks ago, you have the master players, and this is, you know, pretty much the exact same thing that they do for every promo that comes out throughout the year. Whenever they have the, you know, the so-called master players, right, and you have to complete their set, the requirements for their set, for instance, we'll just go to Luke Kuechly, you have to get, you know, maybe some specific elite cards, but then they come out with a huge batch of gold cards. And for instance, for the MUT Superstars, we have 77 to 78 overalls. So people that want to complete these sets, they're going to go to the auction house, they're going to search for these cards right here, and boom, the first thing that comes up are every single gold card of this promo in the game. And you guys can see the cheapest right here is 38.50. Boom, it got bought right there, right in front of your face. Now, if we were to go in the auction house, now I'm not sure if this is the case currently for this promo because it is old, so you probably really can't make coins on this promo anymore, but I'm using this as an example for future promos that come out because it will work for that. If you were to go, you know, on the filters on the auction house and break them down and go specifically, you know, for this Brandon Shell right here, you filtered for MUT Superstars, 75 to 79 overalls, and then you went to Jets or even right tackle and went for his specific card, you would find them for cheaper than $38.50. And obviously you would then buy those cards and then flip them, sell them for $38.50 because you would have bought it for cheaper than that. And that is basically the way you make coins with the auction house on promos, because it works the exact same way all promos throughout the year. I mean, for instance, look at the way that I've been making coins with the auction house using this same exact method. I've been using gold cards. So if we go to my bids, you guys are going to see here, I've been buying tons of gold cards. Tons of them. It goes down forever here, and you can see the average price that I've been buying them for is about 29.50 coins or under. You know, sometimes I find some good ones. You can see right here, that one's about 2,000 coins. I find quite a bit for 28, even 27. But basically, I've been buying tons and tons of gold cards. So if I'm buying them for this price right here, you know, on average 2,850 coins, how am I making coins off of this? What am I selling them for? Are they selling for a higher price than that? And you guys are going to get your answer right here, because if we come over to my auctions, these are all of those exact same gold cards that I had bought in my bids, and you can see what are they selling for? $39.50. They're not selling for, you know, what you guys are seeing them for, because people are buying them for higher because they're too lazy. That's what it comes down to. They don't break down the filters, and that's where we benefit from it. Hey guys, what's up? You know, this is me currently editing this video the day after I recorded it, and as you guys might know, right now in Ultimate Team, they actually added a new promo today. We have theme diamonds, and we got all of these old school players, these legends, one for every single team, which I heard rumors that they were coming out. I wasn't 100% sure, but obviously they did. And as you guys can see, you need pretty much every starter from elites to gold for all of these players to acquire them for your team, to complete the set at least. And this is another great way to make coins, so I had to hop in here right at the end of the video to let you guys know on another opportunity. So the way that you can now also make additional coins on top of, you know, the stuff I told you about earlier in this video, which now that this new promo is out, it might be a little bit more difficult to snipe maybe like elites and golds and whatnot, so maybe go with this method, but still the stuff I talked about earlier is still 100% going to work. But basically it all revolves around this get a player set for 500 coins. So as you guys can see here, I get a 67, but the main reason you want to do this set, or not this set, to open up this pack for 500 coins is to increase your chances of getting, you know, maybe some silvers and some gold cards. Actually right here, wow, that's crazy. I just pulled power up Julio Jones out of this. Wow, that was not expected. So I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely a little lucky getting that Julio Jones right there. I've done this get a player for 500 coins like quite a bit so far this year. It is a way to make coins. It's just a very, very low profit way of making coins. It is still there for you guys, however. But basically what I'm saying is power-ups aren't very common out of this. I mean, I did get pretty lucky there. Like I said, got the Julio Jones. That's like a 9,000 coin profit, you know, after the tax and whatnot. But basically, like some of the power-ups you guys can see here, I did buy quite a few of these, but some of them that I did end up pulling out of that get a player, I believe David Johnson was one of those. Jason Peters here. I've got Chris Jones, Brandon Williams, Joe Hayden, Michael Bennett. Those are, you know, only like 5 or 6 power-ups that I pulled out of it this year. So it is doable. So it is, you know, something, you know, incentive to, you know, want to actually do this. But the reason that you should be doing this get a player method, you know, for only 500 coins, if you want to make some profit, you know, like I said, it's nothing crazy. Anything you get out of that get a player, you're going to be able to sell for more than what you paid for. For instance, you start with the base, the lowest overall that you can get out of that 500 coin get a player is low silver, 62 to 65. Now, if you go over here and you filter for that under quality, I know it shows that the cheapest right here are 550, 580. I still sell mine for 600 coins. Maybe right now they might not be going for 600 coins. They might go for 550. So I guess potentially you could lose out on just a tiny bit of coins out of it. I still sell mine for 600 no matter what. And I know that's only a 40 coin profit. So what? But, you know, outside of the, you know, getting that low overall, you obviously could end up getting a higher silver, 66 to 69. And that's these things, you know, where they're going for a little bit more, about 1,000 coins a pop. So obviously if you're spending 500 coins on get a player, you get a higher silver card. Obviously that's what, about 400 coins profit maybe. And then obviously what you guys are aiming for, now of course you could use those silvers and exchange sets to get gold players, but because of all of these new themed diamonds, it requires all of the gold players from every single team, so that is going to increase the value of low gold players and maybe even high gold players. But as you guys can see here, these things were selling for about like 1,350 coins, you know, at the start of the year until this promo dropped. Obviously you guys can see now they're going for about 1,950 coins, even 2,050. This one just sold right here. And if you get really lucky and you pull a high gold out of that get a player set for 500 coins, again, these things are selling, you know, upwards of 3,000 and on. And that, my friends, is going to do it for this installment of how to make coins in Madden 20 Ultimate Team. I hope you guys enjoyed, man. I hope I helped you out a lot. I hope I helped you understand, you know, better how to work the auction house, how to grind further, you know, maybe hidden objectives or missions that you guys weren't aware about, or ways to make coins, because obviously I want to help you guys out getting better teams, you know, get those coin totals up, and obviously be able to get the high overall cards that are in the game, because obviously without coins it's kind of hard to do that. But of course, I will be back with more episodes of this later throughout the year as I find more coin methods and as more promos come out. I'll let you guys know how to, you know, use those to your advantage down the road and to make yourself even more coins. But that is going to do it for today, guys. I hope all of you did enjoy it. If you have any comment or you have any questions about, you know, anything I said in this video that you might not understand something, maybe even about the auction house, go ahead and just put it in the comments down below. I will of course answer you guys and hopefully help you out. But again, that's going to do it for me, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Put a thumbs up on the video, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.